Well, what is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Hopefully, you're all having a wonderful weekend. Again, it's Sunday, August 29th. We're doing the weekly watch list, preparing for the upcoming week. We're going into the last week of August. As a matter of fact, the last day of August is on Tuesday, the 31st. Then on Wednesday, the 1st, we go into September. So going into September, my history and career as a trader, Septembers have always been super slow. Always. Things look super, super hot right now. I mean, we've had a lot of stocks pop off last week and go on some really insane, crazy runs. SPRT, every single day last week, this thing just kept building and building and building for this big, gigantic squeeze from $15 all the way to almost 60 bucks. And then at the end of the day on Friday, just completely falls apart from 60 all the way down to 27. What is going on, Leslie Kilpatrick? How you doing? So, I put the weekly watch list out in the Discord. I posted it for all of you guys in there, and we're going to quickly go over all of the stocks that are on my weekly watch list going into next week. Now, real quickly, this stock right here popped up on, when was it? Wednesday. And this should be a good example to you guys that just because stocks have big run-ups like this and they have sick sell-offs like this, they don't have to bounce. They don't have to. From $34, this got drilled all the way back down to where it came from, $8. So anybody who thought that this was gonna bounce and got in on this, ooh, they're going to be holding for a while. We also had RGC pop up last week. Now, RGC, this thing is wild. You can see way back here, it perked up a little bit right here. Then it pulled back the next following days. And all it needed was a nice, at the end of the day pop up going into the next day to get things started with this. From $20, this thing ran to 60 bucks. A lot of opportunity out here. A lot. So stocks I'm going to have on watch going into next week. AMC. This thing ran all the way up to almost 50 on Tuesday, Wednesday. Look at this nice ramp right here. From 37 up to about 48. That's a nice $11 spike. All within, what, an hour? Every single day, AMC just has really good volume. It's volatile. It's got volume. You can easily get in and out. AMC offers a lot of good day trading opportunities. So every day, this is going to be on my watch list. Got a good setup now that it's perked back up to that 50. Let it pull back. We want to see 40 hold. And from there, start to build up off of that. Always got to take it a day at a time with AMC. Next up, we got Robinhood. Robinhood, everybody and their mother knows about Robinhood. Day in and day out, it's got volume. This thing loves to perk up and go. I like the way that it perked up and it's now pulling back down to 46, 47. I think this has a good chance of running back up to 50. BBIG. This had a run up all day on Friday from $3 all the way up to almost $8. Look for a gap up going into Monday. And let this thing set up. Who knows what will happen with this? That's a big run on BBIG. GAMB. This had a good run for 2 days straight from $7 to $15, doubling in value. Friday, nice morning run up from 9 to almost 12. You got your lunch hours consolidation. Then at the end of the day, they ramp it up. Good move on GAMB. This is going to be on my weekly watch list. I'm just quickly blowing through all of these stocks for the weekly watch list. DVAX. This had an insane run up from $9 to $18. Again, doubling in value. This could be a nice little rebound bounce play sometime next week. SQL. This was a new IPO that opened on Friday. They opened this here at 350s and it ran up to 450s. After hours, it's running up over 5. It's a new IPO. There is no resistance. So this thing could get going and going and going. I want to keep eyes on it. AEHR. This one you got to be a bit more patient with, but over time, you never know. This could get momentum and start really pushing if it gets up over that $10. This is more of a back burner play. I want to see how this one sets up. Look at here on the daily chart here. It's coming right back up to its highs. Up here at 850s. I think it's got a good chance of potentially testing $10. So we'll see how AEHR sets up. PXLW running all week pretty much. Starting from just under 4, running up to 6. Then pulling back for a few days. Friday getting a nice run from 550 to 750. This is the daily chart right here. Look at how much this stock has moved. We're seeing some really big explosive moves out here, guys. Super big explosive moves. ROOT. This had a good run after hours. Nice little short squeeze going in on it. It popped up here in the morning and then fell off here at the about lunchtime down to 6. Look at that squeeze all the way up to almost 8. Root has been in a downtrend for a long time. You could see that clear as day on the daily chart here and on the 10-minute. It's testing that trend line of the downtrend. This could be a nice little setup. This could run up to 10, 11. It's a good candidate. I want to keep eyes on it. We got a lot of stocks on watch going into next week. I got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I got 25 stocks on my weekly watch list. That's how you know this market last week was hot. There was a lot of stuff that popped off. So we got ISSE on the watch list. You could see I was just scrolling out on this daily chart. Look at here, up over 11. Look at that big void right there. We got all that room to potentially run. This could run up to $30. It's got a big error in the chart. So ISEE. I want to keep this bad boy on tabs. See how it plays out. AHT. This one could be a nice little rebound. I could see it. This thing can push. It can. I like the way it's setting up. This is more of a patient play, more of a swing trading type play. This could easily push up to 18, 20, 25. I mean, it's got room to run. It does. SPRT. This was the big runner on Friday. What a run. From 30 up to 60. And then they just completely collapse it at the end of the day. This could be good bounce opportunities on SPRT. Same thing with RGC. RGC was another stock that went parabolic last week. Now, as it's been pulling back, it could lead to nice bounces. SGOC. You could see every single day this has been popping. Here, when was that? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 4 out of 5 days last week, this stock has popped. 550 up to 1050. I like the daily chart. This stock has a history of running in the past. It's coming right back up to that $10. Over 10, this thing could run to $15, $20. TKAT. Every single day, TKAT has set up and spiked. Look at every day. Besides Monday. Tuesday, from 550 up to 9. Wednesday, from 650 runs up to 1250. Thursday, from 10 runs up to 14. Friday, it popped up a little bit, but then failed and faded off. TKAT was in play back then. It's one of those NFT stocks, non-fungible token stocks. NFT stocks have been heating up with these meme stocks recently. So this isn't the end. I think TKAT, DLPN, OCG, those could offer some opportunities going into next week. DLPN, here's another one of those non-fungible token stocks. So these offer good opportunities. They really do. Now, Sava. If you guys remember, not too long ago, Sava had a big sell-off on the daily chart here. From 145 all the way down to 65. This was a good swing trade for a bounce. This thing bounced from 65 all the way up to $125. That's a $60 bounce to the upside. That's pretty good. $60, $70 bounce to the upside on Sava. And then now recently, all last week, this thing got demolished from 125 all the way down to $50. So selling off $50 to the downside. Watch for Sava to have a nice little bounce going into next week. Volatility has been really picking up on Sava recently. NURO running from $10 to $20. A good $10 run. You see here on the 10-minute, this is a previous runner. It recently popped up again. Keep your eyes on NURO for more opportunity next week. DATS. This is a newer IPO. From 650s, had a nice run up to 850s. Next stop, it's going to want to try to test potentially $10. So DATS, keep this on your weekly watch list. ANY. Nice grind up on Friday after consolidating for about a week. From 4 to 450, just back and forth consolidating. Friday, it got a good $1 run up, $1.50 run up. Look for continuation and more follow through for ANY. BYSI. This has been more of like a back burner type of play. This stock likes to run. It's up at new highs on the daily chart. And last week, look at this thing. Last week, this opened at $20. And then by Thursday, it's hitting $32 a share. That's a good $12 move to the upside in 4 days. That's an average of $3 a day. BYSI has been moving up. It's more of a light volume type of play. Be cautious with your size, but BYSI has been offering some good moves. ATER. I told you guys there was a lot of stocks on my watch list. I'm trying to blow through these as quickly as I can. There's 25 stocks. And remember, if you're part of the Discord, I post the weekly watch list in the Discord for you guys every single Sunday. And then also, every single day, I post my watch list. So ATER from 4 to 750. Watch for a continuation on this. It's got room to fill the gap to $8. VRPX. This was a good runner on Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday, this went from $14.50 to $19. And then on Thursday, it goes from $18 to $22. That's a $4 spike right in the morning on VRPX. I tell you guys all the time, people forget about these huge runners. You guys all remember when VRPX ran from 4 all the way to 36? Well, once it starts declining and falling off, all kinds of new stocks pop up every day. People just forget about these and get caught up in the hot stock of the day. VVOS, it's slowly starting to set up. It needs to break up over 550, but if it can do that, it can pop up to 6, 650, 7. You're going to have to take it in 50-cent intervals on VVOS. It's still a good candidate, though, because it's holding up. If it breaks down below 5, I think it's over with. Now, the last one on my list is Ncty. Something's going on with Ncty. This kept popping up on my scanners all week last week. If I scroll out on this, so right here on Monday, didn't do anything, just made a quick pop. Tuesday, it didn't do nothing. Wednesday, it went from 14 to almost 16. Then it fell back down. Then it ripped right back up here to 16. And when you look at this daily chart here, this thing's setting up for something. If it breaks over this 200-day moving average and that $16 level, this thing could start pushing. And you guys all know Ncty in the past. If you've been around in the market the last year, I mean, even last 3 years, if you've been around, you know Ncty is a runner. I mean, look at the past. Way back here. Back in February of this year, it went from $10, it ran all the way up to 90. So this Ncty, it's going to be on watch for me going into next week. Let's see what a few of you guys are saying here. BBIG still in play. Has he mentioned SPRT? Yep, I have. SPRT, it crumbled at the end of the day. I mean, if you see a stock run up to $60 and then it gave back all of its gains at the end of the day, this thing's just about done for. If you're swinging SPRT, you're crazy. You really are. No way am I going to put my money in on something that ran up from $14 to $60 and then just completely crumbles all the way back down to $25. That's mad. Straight up gambling. How do I set up volume profile? That's more of a in-depth type question. I'm not going to get too much into that. Yeah, I think I seen that comment on one of my videos. I don't even know what you're talking about. Volume shelf. That's not a thing. Sava is looking good for a nice little bounce. For Sava, I would just be careful. Don't hold and hope. Always have a plan. Because this is one of those pharmaceutical stocks. And these pharmaceutical stocks, the way I look at them, they offer really good day trading opportunities. If you're swing trading pharmaceutical stocks, you're just asking for it. You really are. These are just companies that are money hungry. They're desperate for money to fund their drug trials, and the scientists need money to explore and find cures for these diseases and stuff. So anytime they get a pop in a stock, or if they just pump it and pump it and pump it, you're going to see a lot of pharmaceuticals crash and burn hard because they're just going to cash in. That SPRT, it's going to have a few good bounces along the way. You just got to patiently wait for them. This was a pretty extreme move here on Friday. Pretty extreme. And before, we did a recap, I think, on Friday. Yeah, we did. We did a recap on Friday. And by noon, it was like about right here when I was doing the recap on Friday. And I was preaching and telling you guys, get in, get out, lock those profits in, don't overstay your welcome on SPRT. And I heard people say it's going to continue to go. It's going to go all day. It's going to continue to go. Like, yeah, all right, it could, but you know, just always be cautious and careful. Lock in, because you never know what could happen. And look it, this thing went to 60. Yeah, that's cool. But then this thing just completely crumbled all the way down to 25. That's a $35 downfall. That's huge. That's super huge. Just like that one stock, BLUW from last week. Look at that. Pretty scary stuff, guys. Also, GRWG, if you don't remember this one, we put this on swing when this had a big downfall here. Slowly letting this thing set up over time. It just took a while for it to set up. When it had a big downfall here, nice little bottom out here. And from 28, 29, this had a nice little bounce up to almost 33. So I quickly blew through my weekly watch list, guys. I was trying really, really hard to shorten up these Sunday video scans because every one was like 2 hours long. That's just too long. Too long. So, weekly watch list is posted in the Discord. We blew over all of the stocks we want to have on watch going into next week. Now, going into Monday, we're going to have to see what's gapping up in the morning. How are the markets looking? And then go over all of our stocks that are on our weekly watch list, reevaluate them, and pick out the ones that look the best, that we think offer more opportunity versus risk. The SPY effortlessly just ran right back up to all-time new highs. So every single time the index is dipped, all you had to do was buy the dip and you're getting rewarded. So market's still hitting all-time new highs. And look at this daily. Look at that run up. Holding that 50-day moving average. This thing has now bounced off that 50-day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Nice run up. Who knows how long it will last, guys? We know we take it a day at a time. We never try to predict what's going to happen because nobody can predict what's going to happen. You guys may see me jump back on here in about a half hour hour, I just got in the mail a video card. So if you guys have not watched me on Twitch, that's such a hard platform to grow on because there's all kinds of not being sexist or anything, but there's all kinds of just women in bikinis and in a little blow up pool that have 15,000 dudes watching them, and they're stealing all the views from everybody. So I went out and got a video card. I'm going to hook it up tonight so I can stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch while I play Xbox. So it should be fun. If you guys want to hang out, ask me questions, I'll be there. So I'll be doing a trial run on that tonight. So remember, guys, it's the end of August. We got 2 more days left in August. Then we go into September. I'm going to be cautious going into September. Don't get blinded by how wild these stocks have been running. Don't. I've been playing it super cautious lately because I know, and I've been around. September sucks. It really sucks when it comes down to trading. It always has. And I think a lot of people are going to get burnt in September. And I'm not trying to be a prick. I'm not trying to kill the buzz. I just rather you guys go into it with caution versus getting blindsided and being like, oh, what happened? I was seeing stocks run up $80 last week. Now they're falling like crazy. September, all these kids are going back to school, guys. Put the pieces together. Look around. What's going on? All the kids are going back to school, right? All of these college students are going back to school. College football just started up this past weekend. You got NFL games. Preseason just started up. Then we're going to be having hockey start up. Basketball. I think basketball starts up here pretty soon. All of this stuff. Everybody's going back to work. Put it all together, guys. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. I'm just making it short and sweet. Put the watch list out there. Get a good night's rest. Relax. Reset that mind. We got a lot of really good opportunity coming into next week, guys. So let's take advantage of it. I'll see all of you guys in chat on Monday. Remember, guys, take it a day at a time. One day at a time. Don't look like SPRT. Stop trying to focus on big, huge runners like this, thinking you're going to get rich in a day. It doesn't work like that. Focus on quality stocks, quality setups. Focus on hitting singles. That's how you stay around longer. You're going to crash and burn if you keep trying to swing for home runs every single trade. And stop having unrealistic expectations. If you have no money in the bank, or if you only have a $1,000, $2,000 trading account, stop having those unrealistic expectations that you're going to make $500, $1,000. That's unheard of to have a $2,000 account and make $1,000 in a trade. You're looking to grow your portfolio 50% in one trade. If you're looking for trades like that, you're asking to blow up your account, right? because you're just going to have so much downside risk. And once you hit that one bad trade, it's going to be like a snowball effect. And it's going to kill that momentum, kill your confidence, and you're going to dig yourself deeper and deeper. So remember, consistently hitting singles, it adds up, guys. $100 there, $100 here, $100 there. Keeping your losses as small as possible. Having that mindset, live to trade another day. Do not let one stock take you out. A lot of people are about to get realizations going into September. So September, guys, go into it with caution. I'm seeing what is it? Stocks to trade. Stocks to trade is really blowing up, and they're doing like trader of the week, and I see a dude on there with glasses and a really tall guy, and they're putting videos out every day. And I'm like, where the heck did these guys come from? Like, they're out here talking like they've been in the markets for 10, 20 years. When this is crazy. So remember, guys, there's a lot of stupid money out here. Stupid money. We don't have to outsmart the banks, the hedge funds, and the super fast and smart computers. All we have to do is patiently wait for the dumb money to slip up, and we take advantage of that, right? All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to set this stuff up here. Like I said, you guys may see me pop on in a half hour or so. Feel free to join in if you want. Have a great week if I don't see you guys. Members, I'll see you guys in chat on Monday. Have a good rest of your Sunday, guys.